Good morning. My name is Dottie Peterson, and we are in the second week of our 6-week Lenten prayer series. I welcome you this morning. If you care to be at any of our in-live studies, we meet on Mondays at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and at 6:30 at night at the Stoughton United Methodist Church. You're welcome to be present. I wanted to talk to you today about how difficult prayer can be. And because I used prayer not so much in my earlier life, but tended to depend on it more in my later life because I seemed to have more problems then. There was a time when I couldn't pray, and it was horrible for me because I didn't realize for many months that I wasn't praying. It came upon me at one time. It was a time when my husband was dying, and it was a time when I was very angry at him for some business in our life that I didn't believe should have taken place. I was mad at him, I was angry, and I was so angry I didn't know how to pray anymore to God. When I realized it, I started to pray to God, and my prayers were insincere. They didn't seem to mean anything. But when I coupled that prayer with scripture, that's when things made a difference. So you might be having some difficulty with prayer. You might not know how to talk to God. You maybe have never done that in your life, or perhaps you have, and you've hit a rut in your life that has caused problems. I tell you, prayer can make a difference, and there are several ways that it can make a difference. Betsy DeCruz has practical tips on how to pray, and these can be helpful in times of struggle with prayer. She says, pray simply. We need to talk to God in everyday language. God delights in simple words. We don't need to be complex. God just needs to know that we love him. We need to read the Word. The Word is the Bible. Read scriptures that help us to know God, because in reading those scriptures we can more relate with God. We can more pray on a personal level. Finding a scripture that strikes you and ask God to work with the truth in your heart. Make prayer active and multisensory. Prayer grows dull when we turn to purely mental exercises. God made us creative, so in making us creative, we can be creative with our prayers. Sometimes using candles or doodling or music helps draw us into prayer to God. Another area that is important is making prayer an integral part of our day. Rejoice, I say. Rejoice. Pray without ceasing. Give thanks in all circumstances. 1 Thessalonians 5:16 and 17. Is it really possible to pray without ceasing? Yes, it is. How about an experiment? Start and end your day with prayer. Lift up short prayers to God and listen. Listen not only during the day, but listen for days and weeks ahead. Ask God to help you to do your to-do list. Pray over your schedule. Pray over your relationships. Pray that you have a relationship with God through prayer. I share these things because they are important to my life, and I hope you will find them helpful in your life. Thank you very much.